Okay, directors, this video is actually just for you. Since you followed the first video where you joined your school team and now the rival team, I'm going to show you how to actually set up channels, how to invite members, how to change your team settings. All very important things. Let's get started. The first thing you want to do is make sure that I make you an admin for your school team and the rival team, okay? Once you're an admin, you're able to invite people, change channels, change settings. You can change all that stuff. So make sure you're an admin. If it doesn't look like you are, contact me, okay? Okay, so once you're an administrator, you want to go to the top left here and you're going to see something called team settings. Click there. This will take you to your school Slack chat /admin/settings. Now once you're in team settings, this is where you can change a lot of, how people actually interact with Slack, the permissions they have, things like that. So to walk you through this, you'll be able to see team sign-up mode, right? How people get there. You're actually going to end up inviting them, so don't worry about that. You can change the default channel, so if you want to change it to a different channel, you can. And you can actually, I'm going to let you guys explore these options, okay? You can customize these to your school. I'm not going to tell you how to do specific things. Just use your best judgment, go through them thoroughly, and make sure these settings actually fit what is needed for your school. The next thing you're going to want to do, and this is very important, is start inviting team members. So if you click on the hamburger menu icon at the top left and go down to manage your team, you can invite new members using this green button at the top right. Now, you can do them one by one, or if it says big team to invite many people at once, you can just separate them by email. What you might want to do is just copy and paste their emails from a list you might have in a Google spreadsheet or an Excel spreadsheet if you have them saved in a list in your inbox. If you paste them and separate them by emails, then you can invite everyone at one time, okay? So once you actually write down emails and you hit add invitees, it will send them invites and they'll be able to follow the steps that you've just followed in order to join both your team Slack, your school team, and the rival team. In order to see if people are actually joining or not, right, you can hold people accountable. If you go back to your admin settings, you click on the menu one more time, you can see invitations right here below manage your team, and you can see pending invitations, right? I've invited 2 people and they have not as of May 16th, 2014. Clearly these are old, ignore them. It is also here that you can change if people are members, owners, or admins. This is where I will make you an admin. This is where you can make other people admins. It's totally up to you. Once you are an administrator, you have full control over how you operate Slack, but it would be right here that you would change it. Once that's done, you're going to scroll up and you're going to see launch here at the top right. This brings you back to the web application where you can actually chat in Slack. I'm going to switch back over to Indiana University. Cool. The next thing you're going to want to do is create channels for specific groups that you want to have at your school, whether they be private or public. So be sure to give a lot of deliberate thought into how you want to set this up and be very strategic about it. So you'll click channels and you'll add a new channel. Let's say you wanted to create a private one for just editors. You'd switch this to private. You'd call this editors chat. Once you have people that have joined and all the editors have joined, you can actually just start typing their names here and add them that way. They will receive invitations. And then be sure to add a purpose, of course. This is a private chat room for editors and directors only. Create channel. And there it is. And you can tell that it is private because there's a little lock right next to it, right? That's how you know. Cool. Remember to create both public and private channels, and also be sure to tell members of your team what sort of notification settings they should have for each channel, right? So for general, if you don't think people need to be notified every single time of all activity whenever anyone posts, because it's sort of general banter and water cooler talk, if you click the drop down under the name of the channel, so general, and go to channel notification preferences, you can change exactly what you want as far as notifications go, both on desktop and on mobile. All right. So there's a couple different ways to actually edit the channels, the names of the channels, the purposes of the channels. It's very simple. Again, if you click on the drop down here, you're going to be able to see advanced options. This is where you can rename the channel or edit the channel purpose. Okay, that's what you do in advanced options. Once you're done setting up your school Slack team, I want you to switch over to the rivals, right? So the network rival Slack team. And once I make you an administrator for this one too, I want you to go ahead and repeat the process of inviting, right? Bring everyone into the Rival Slack, okay? This is what allows us to have a huge network of writers, editors, strategists, and directors, okay? So again, just to repeat the process, you're gonna go here, you're gonna go to Team Settings, you're gonna click on the menu, you're gonna go to Manage Your Team, you're gonna go to Invite New Members, Full Members, and Invite Many People at Once. And you're gonna repaste that list. If you spent time entering email addresses on your school Slack team and they're already separated by commas, go and copy that list and paste it here. Once you've invited everyone to your own school team and you've set up your channels and you've invited everyone to the Rival Network team, then you're pretty much done. The only thing you need to do then is follow up with your team, make sure they have the app downloaded, make sure that they follow my tutorial on how to join, and make sure that at one of your first all-staff meetings that you walk through how to join as well, okay? I cannot emphasize enough how important it is that we are all on Slack. It's going to streamline things, it's going to make things a lot easier, and I think you're going to love it. Thank you, directors. Love y'all. Bye.